operated by Larry Middlebrook. Remember, folks, if you're leaving us today, we'd like you to return your numbers to the announcer stand. If you're going to stay around and enjoy another day with us tomorrow, we'd be glad to have you. But when you're through, please bring your numbers back up here to the announcer stand.
We're here visiting with one of our steam engineers this morning. What is your name and where are you from?
Tim Somerville. I'm from Mason, Michigan.
Well, you're real close to home then.
Yeah, about 8 miles north of here.
Well, that's great. Tell us a little bit about the engine that you have here.
This 16 horse Advance. That's a 1906 model. I bought it in Wisconsin about 6-7 years ago, and our family's got some other engines here. My dad's got his 22 horse Universal over here, and my brother's got a 16 horse Altman Taylor, and then we have 3 other engines at home.
Well, that sounds great. It sounds like you're from a steam family here.
Since we were babies.
How old were you when you started hands-on?
About 6 years old.
About 6 years old. Well, I think that's just super. That is really great. And you've got some young engineers in the making around here too, don't you?
Yeah, running all around here.
How many engineers you going to produce out of your family?
Oh, we got 4 coming right now.
Well, that's great. You got enough engines for each one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of the 97 Mason show?
It's great. We've always been active in this club, and it's been a real good year.
Well, I see a lot of people here yesterday, and I understand your steam engine count this year is way over 40.
Yeah.
I think that's just fantastic that you had that many engines in here. That's a real good show.
We had a lot of heat yesterday, but the guys put on a real good show despite the heat.
Well, you just don't have to use as much coal on a hot day like yesterday. Let Mother Nature boil that water there.
Yeah.
I think it was hot enough yesterday to do it too.
It's supposed to be another hot one today.
Yes, it is. Well, we want to thank you for everything that you've done here in this show this year. You guys have really looked great. You worked real hard. All your engines really look great. Everything's painted up and beautiful, and this has just been a real fine show in Mason. We've really loved it.
Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We're visiting here with another engineer at Mason. Sir, what is your name and where are you from?
Tim Tuttle, and I'm from Fowlerville, Michigan.
Fowlerville, Michigan. Okay. Mr. Tuttle, tell us a little bit about your 75 here.
Oh, he's, I just got him this spring out in Oklahoma, Pawnee, Oklahoma. And it's a 1912, and it's got the plow wheels. I don't know if you noticed, but it's got the big drivers on it. They're 36 inches. And originally the guy out in Montana ordered this engine just the way it sits right now. It's pretty much original. I haven't done much to it other than fire it. And I've only had it 5 years, and I'm the third owner.
And you bought this from Mr. Kenneth Kelly in Pawnee, Oklahoma, which was one of his collection of 15.
Yes, sir. I went out there in 1983, and that's the first time I seen this one in the collection.
Well, we're very familiar with this engine. We've seen it a number of times in Pawnee, and this is a very nice engine, and those big wheels are kind of unique, aren't they?
Yes, they are. I tell you, when I seen it in '83, I went out to pick up a little 30 horse there. My father bought it at an auction out there in Carthage, Missouri. It was a 30 horse case, and Kenneth had it hauled to his place, so we went out and picked it up, and he showed me the collection. When I got to this engine, it was sitting beside a 80, and 110 was next. And for some reason, I didn't make it to the 80, and I didn't make it to the 110. I made it to this one.
Well, they're they're all gone now. He sold the 110 this spring. I understand since the show he sold the train, and Kenneth doesn't have anything left at all now. It's all gone.
Yeah, you're correct. No more steam.
No more steam. It's kind of sad.
It is. It is. I've been going out there since '88, and I'll tell you, I'm going to miss it.
Tell us a little bit about how you feel about the 1997 Mason show.
1997 Mason show? I'll tell you, it's hot. It's been a hot year. They put a good show on. I'll tell you, of all the shows I've been to through the country, Mason, Michigan puts on a heck of a show. They really show the machines off to the public.
It's a big show, and they're not afraid to work.
That's right. That's very correct.
These engineers out here are very eager beavers, and they're ready to go to work, and they're not afraid to hook on and plow or thrash or sawmill or whatever. They're really a great group.
Yes, they are.
And there again, I want to thank you for bringing your 75 up here. We appreciate seeing it here, and we appreciate you as an engineer as part of this show. Without people like you, we wouldn't have a show here at Mason. And we will be looking for you back next year.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. We're talking with a lady here at the exhibitor's entrance at the show. Tell us who you are and where you're from, ma'am.
My name's Roberta Somerville, and I'm from right here in Mason.
You're from right here in Mason. And what are you doing here at the Mason show this year?
At this particular gate, we're taking in campers and flea marketers and displays. And we collect camping money and show them where to go and answer any questions.
Well, I bet you've answered a lot of questions this weekend.
Oh, definitely. And taking care of some problems and everything. And this is where most of the people and vehicles will come through. We try to make sure everything's running smoothly. So.
Well, we come through this gate every day, and we sure hadn't had any trouble coming in. You folks have really been great to us, and we appreciate being able to get in over here.
Well, thank you. That's kind of what we do.
Now, your flea market area, I understand you have 100 plots that you sell out for the flea market, and you have a maximum of 100. Is that right?
We have 174 spaces, and we generally have about 100 different people out here. And we have everything from crafts to antique items and about anything you can think of. We have a guy out here doing produce. We have people out here doing baked goods this year, and we just try to get a wide variety to make everybody happy.
Well, I imagine you could buy just about anything that would come to mind up there, because there is quite a large variety.
That's what we've been trying to do. We've been trying to get something for everybody, and along with that, we also have the tractors and steam engines, and just kind of try to come up with something for everybody. We have antique cars, we have drawings, we have everything you can think of on this ground somewhere.
Well, we got to keep the whole family occupied and interested.
Yep, that's what we try.
That's what it's all about.
Yep, we make it a real family event. Our family in particular have 3 generations here that work with the show on a continuous basis. So, and we're starting even more.
Well, thank you for being here and being here at the gate and giving all your time and everything that you've done here to make this show what it is today.
Thank you.
We're talking here with Jody Somerville. Jody, what are you doing here at Mason this year?
Well, my major goal is to make sure that everyone in the club and anybody that comes in to help us participate makes the show fun for everyone. I have a big interest. My husband, my son, and my daughter, and the rest of my family pretty much eats, drinks, sleeps, everything steam, so it means something to us to come in and see these engines and tractors and show people how things were done in the olden days. I don't know, it's neat to see that people can come out and work together and put a big show on like this together. I don't know, it's fun for me. Some people don't understand our hobby, but we've met a lot of nice people from all over the United States. We go and visit those people. We keep in touch with them with Christmas cards, letters. When everybody has a baby, we kind of write back and forth. We have a new steamer coming, and it's fun. I've really enjoyed it. I wasn't too sure when I first married into the family how things were going to go, but we're pretty much all steam and steam engine shows and tractor shows. We love to go do that kind of stuff, flea markets. We're game if everybody else is, so.
Well, this whole organization works like a well-oiled machine. They really work together, and it is just a real smooth group of people.
For the most part, we have our clinches that we're trying to work out. We've organized committees and got groups of different people trying to make things go smoother. We're kind of in it for the comments and anything that anybody can see that we need to improve on. We're all for that. I don't know, I think pretty much everybody gets along. Everybody likes to help everybody. It's, you know, it depends on the weather. Yesterday everybody was hot. Today it's hot. Everything, you know, I don't know. It's different.
Every year is different because you can never outguess the weather.
That's correct. One year we stood in the road and cried because there was so much mud we couldn't even get anybody in or out of the parking lot. Every time somebody pulled into the parking lot, we were pulling them out with a tractor. So.
Well, let me say we thank you, and if it wasn't for people like you, we just wouldn't have a show here like we have today.
Well, we're glad that we could have you. It's we always hear, you know, negative things, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, we've heard a lot of positive things from you, and you go around to a lot of shows, and you pretty much know what people like, and if you think everything's running smooth and you like it, well, I guess we're going to take that as a very big positive, and we like what we've heard from you. So.
Well, we think you've got a very wonderful show here, and we've been very impressed and very comfortable here. People have been very great to us. They've treated us like one of them. Even though when we walked in here, a total stranger, didn't know a soul, it's really been heartwarming to know that we've been treated the way that we have.
Well, we're glad. Most of our friends, my friends, Roberta's friends, we don't have outside friends. All of our friends are in the Steam Engine Club. If we have a family get-together, we invite all of the Steam members. We do things outside of the show. Besides the show, we do 4th of July parades, Memorial Day parades, and we like to keep it a family-oriented thing, so you're welcome to come back anytime.
Well, thank you, and we'll be back next year, and you have a wonderful weekend here.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye now.